What's up guys, welcome back to Wild West. Today we'll be covering the new Halloween update and we have a lot of stuff to cover, so let's get straight into it. We are in Dolores Ranch for a reason, and that reason is the brand new Dolores Manor. It's a lot bigger than the original. Has a little safe here, so if you wanna rob that, so that's pretty cool. The old bookcase entrance to the little basement is gone, but there is still a way to access the brand new basement, which is a lot bigger. The mansion's a lot bigger, so it's kind of hard to get around. Now, for this new secret entrance, we want to go to the kitchen and then into this storage room. And you'll notice this little bit of wallpaper looks darker than the rest. And that's because it's our door to the basement. And as you can see, this place is very claustrophobic. It's comprised of a lot of hallways and stuff. A broken mill. Lots of other stuff. It reminds me of those indie Steam horror games, which are usually pretty good, to be honest. But the basement also has an outside entrance right here, which takes us to the back. So this is a pretty cool mansion. It doesn't have quite the same vibe as the original, which was identical to the one in Red Dead Redemption 2, but this is still really cool. Look at it. It looks really cool at night. So the Lynx rifle, as you can see right here, also got a remodel. It looks a lot nicer than it used to. I believe they also changed the sounds. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Alright, moving on. We have these guys, the ghosts. These guys are very important. They are the NPCs of the towns, but at night they turn into ghosts. These guys are super important because it's through these guys through which we obtain the stuff that we need to get the new event weapon. Now, the wand right here is what we're going to use to harm these ghosts. It's a temporary event item, so as soon as the event ends, it's gonna be gone. You aim and shoot. This thing will use up your stamina, so I think he's bugged. Hey, get back here. Well, we got him. And when you drop an NPC, he will drop a cursed soul. That's almost a guaranteed drop. They can also drop certain cosmetics, which are unlockables, and you only pick those up once. So there is that. They can also drop a specific like trinket, which will allow you to turn into a ghost. You are still vulnerable to weapons, so it's mostly like a looks thing. So yeah, keep that in mind. You aren't invincible if you turn into a ghost. Now, do keep in mind, regular weapons do not work against ghosts. For example, if I shoot this guy, he will only get aggravated. You can, however, use event weapons from previous Halloween events. For example, the Cursed Volcanic or the Lighting Model 3. These work perfectly fine against the ghost. And we need to collect 50 of these cursed souls in order to get the new weapon. Now, once we collect 50 cursed souls, we are going to go to Dolores Ranch and look for this NPC right beside Dolores Manor. This NPC will give us the event weapon, but we have to give her the 50 cursed souls first. And there we go, we got the spectral Lynx. Here it is. Looks really nice. Has a bayonet. Interesting shooting sound. Seems to be about the same in the shooting department as the regular Lynx. but it has a bayonet, which does melee damage. So let's test it out. So shooting wise, the spectral Lynx has the same stats as a regular Lynx, which is pretty good because the Lynx is actually a somewhat decent rifle. And the melee does 35 damage and it's has a really fast swing rate, so it's a pretty fast time to kill, which is pretty good. I'm really liking this event weapon. Some other event weapons, especially the Christmas ones, have been pretty terrible, but this one is nice. I really like the whole ghost bolt thing it has going on. It makes it kind of unique. It's pretty cool overall. So yeah, and bayonet adds extra damage and stuff. It's also a quicker way to get a bayonet rifle. You don't have to grind for the Hawthorne musket in order to get a melee in a rifle, so pretty cool. Honestly, 10 out of 10 event weapon. Now to finish off the cosmetics, you have to go to the Lord's Manor, go into the basement, follow the route I just did, and in this room you will find a chest with a set of pajamas for some reason. Don't know why they added this, but you know, whatever. You unlock them and now you got a brand new set of pajamas. Oh, by the way, there are these zombies. They don't drop anything. I'm pretty sure they're just for like getting the essence and stuff that you will need to get some of the older event items. So yeah. And to finish things off, we can go into this room in Dolores Manor. We can find a candle. The candle works as like a weaker version of a lamp. It does provide illumination. It's not much, but it does provide some. And I guess it could be useful for like role plays and stuff, because I don't know why else they would add it. So that's pretty much all for this update. It's a pretty nice one. I really like that there's not that much stuff in it, so it's the stuff that is in it is far easier to get. So that's pretty cool. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.